Smiley went crazy and there was blood all over the mirror. There was blood on the floor. She was going crazy. They were not letting her get to Biggie. I guess she wanted to get to Biggie. Then the medic is trying to help her. She biting and pushing the medic. Why the are you biting and pushing the medic, bitch? Like, he's trying to help you and you over here, like, turning Super Saiyan. What the medic? Like, bitch, calm down.
What is with these girls on Baddies biting people, bro? What is with these baddies?
This the kind of beat to go, this the kind of beat to go, this the kind of beat to go, rock, top, top.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Well, here we are.
Here we are.
After watching part 1 of the Baddies East reunion, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to bring you some crazy news. Well, not even news, but just our reaction and
just our reaction.
We just finished watching it,
so for the next like however many episodes that we're gonna have the reunion, we're gonna be literally immediately after the reunion, after we watch it, will we come into the studio and recording our reaction.
Yeah. And okay, so it's gonna be crazy. So
it's gonna be exciting.
All right, so welcome back to another episode of the Petty Headquarters. I'm your host, Tiana Locke, and this is
Jessie Strange.
And today we are going to bring you our what's the word I'm looking for? What is this?
Commentary or reaction?
No, but it's fresh. This is new. There's a word I'm looking for and I can't remember the word. Don't make that ugly ass face. Okay.
You asking me?
Okay. This is gonna be our raw, new, fresh reaction. We just finished watching this shit, so we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
First and foremost, we're just gonna throw you guys in here. They threw us in there.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
With how many reunions we've watched, and usually,
the
right?
first part is always dragged out.
And we usually, because it's always so dragged out, that we're like, we don't watch it. Mm-hmm. We'll wait till like the third one comes out or the second one, and we're like, then we could binge. Because it's like usually an episode would take an entire episode of like 30 to 40
it would
40
just
minutes
be dressing room talk
of just like makeup, B-roll. Right. I mean, the most B-roll we got was Matt Cash or whatever.
Whatever his name, Matt Cash.
Cash.
First of all, his performance, like the song is fire, but we really didn't need your performance, baby. Like, what is this, Jocelyn part 2? Like,
for real.
I was like, okay, Jocelyn, you performing and shit. Like, the fuck? Like, we really did not need that.
And it was a little dry.
It was a little dry, but I don't know. Like,
it's a little just like unnecessary. But
it just wasn't needed.
But it's all right. We here. We like the song. The song's good.
The song is fire.
Yeah.
We like the doom.
But yeah, that was a little funny to see him perform there. But there wasn't much B-roll for like getting ready.
Yeah, because they always drag it with the B-roll, and then we have so much dressing room talk, and there was none of that. We just got thrown into the shit, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I like. Like,
first of all,
are y'all listening to the fans or what? Like,
right. The Spartan music in the beginning was fucking fire.
So dramatic.
We was going to war.
I was going to war. I was like, oh my God, this is the most epic, dramatic, action-packed music ever. I was just like overstimulated just by hearing the music.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, when we were watching it, I was like, did they listen to the fans? Because they really didn't waste any time. They kind of just threw us into, who was the first one we got to see was Biggie, right?
Yeah, Biggie and Smiley in the dressing room or the trailer.
I really want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
What did you think about that whole interaction?
At first, I was confused because I was like, when I saw the trailer, I did, because I watched the trailer over and over and over and over because I'm preparing for these Sims fights, right? So I heard her say, didn't I tell you don't smack that bitch? And I'm like, yo, who's she talking to like that? But like watching it now, I was very confused. But at the same time, I was like, okay, I get it. I would be upset too if I was Biggie. But you did bring up a good point. So
yeah, okay. So when this was happening, first of all, when we're watching the scene play out, I was so confused that I had to rewind it. I'm like, yo, or pause it. And I had to have Tiana explain it to me.
We rewinded so much watching that. We paused and rewinded so much because we really couldn't believe it.
Right. So I'm like, can you explain what is going on? So, right, apparently, Biggie was mad at Smiley because at the pool fight, Biggie had told Smiley to punch or slap Rolly, right? Or to slap Rolly.
Because she was going to go for ET.
Right.
And because this was after the eviction notices.
Right. And then Smiley was like, I got you, girl. And then never fell through with her promise.
Right.
And, but here was my thing, which I thought was really weird. Now, you all know I am a big Biggie fan. I love Biggie. But
big Dominican.
But you gotta call it out when it's funny.
Exactly. And that's what we do here.
I found it kind of funny that she decided now to pick that bone with her when y'all went mad episodes. Y'all was all the way in Jamaica and still Biggie didn't say nothing to her, which I thought was weird. That, like, was it fueled by the fans? Was it to have
was it for the cameras?
A moment, or does Biggie not? Well, we know Biggie kind of never really fuck with Smiley, so was that just an excuse to hit her? Like, I didn't get it. What do you think is what do you think?
Honestly, I don't know, but part of me is like, if I'm not looking at it from that standpoint, I could understand why Biggie would be upset, because how you gonna tell me you got my back and then you don't? Like, that would piss me to fuck off. But me being me, I would have handled it right then and there, because why the fuck? But then again, what if she did and we just didn't see it? What if they just didn't put that part in? Because they did take out a fight that Biggie had gotten into it again with Scarface at the club.
True.
They omitted that. So what if maybe she did say something to Smiley and we just don't know about it?
I don't know.
It is a little weird. Maybe it was just fueled by the reunion, the energy, the dark energy, everybody turning up, you know? Maybe it was just like, yo, fuck it. I'm not being nice no more. Fuck it. We here. Y'all want a show? I'm going to give y'all a show. And maybe that was the energy.
And you can tell Biggie's energy was not fucking with Smiley
as soon as she walked in.
The minute she walked in, she was like, yeah, Like, you know, she just really wasn't fucking with her.
Yeah, immediately. Immediately.
I don't know. And then fucking Smiley went off.
Yeah.
She went berserk.
Smiley went crazy. And it was a lot going on. She clearly hit her hand on something. It looked like the mirror, or maybe it was something else, but there was blood all over the mirror. There was blood on the floor. It was insane. She was going crazy. They were not letting her get to Biggie. I guess she wanted to get to Biggie. It just wasn't happening. Then the medic is trying to help her. She biting and pushing the medic. Why the fuck are you biting and pushing the medic, bitch? Like, he's trying to help you and you over here, like, turning Super Saiyan with the fucking medic. Like, bitch, calm down.
What is with these girls on Baddies biting people, bro? What is with these baddies? What? I don't get that. Oh. That shit was funny. When I saw her, like, it was like
we really peeped that too. You were like, wait, did you just? I'm like, yeah, she did. Like she really bit this man. Like, what?
The one guy trying to help you. Like,
the one guy trying to help you, because nobody else really
He not even holding you back. Like, it's the security you mad at. Like, what? This guy just trying to keep you from bleeding to death.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess Biggie, you know, if we're really going to go back to the Biggie part, Biggie wasn't going to say nothing to Smiley. It's only because Smiley said something to Biggie about how she didn't like how she was acting in the confessionals. Then I guess Biggie was like, fuck it. Since you laying it out, let's lay it all out.
Yo. I guess.
But it was still weird, though.
I guess you're right, yeah.
But it did give one of those things where I'm tired of being nice. I'm going to just smack you. Like, I'm not even going to talk no more, because talking don't work with you bitches. Y'all bitches need to be slapped up.
Yeah.
This was the first reunion ever on Zeus Network where we just were thrown into everything. Immediately, dressing room talk was over after that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then, you know, obviously Nene Leakes is the host of this reunion, and she was known for her presence on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and everyone knows who she is. So even her in the dressing room, it was just hilarious. You could tell, like, she was just like, damn, I don't even know what the fuck I signed up for. Yeah. Like, what is going on? Like, but my thing is, how is she asking better questions than Janisha? And so now this is going to bring us to the host, the beginning of the reunion. And this is the thing. This is something that I've noticed a lot. Like, Janisha's a terrible host. And, like, we already knew this, but I feel like this reunion was weird
first, you've always said this prior to the podcast, prior to us knowing all the shit. There's no bias here.
Right. I've always said she was not a good host.
She has always said she's not been a good host. She don't ask good questions. And after I got to know the show a little bit more and I started watching the Baddies and stuff, I agree. She didn't ask good questions. Mm-hmm. But this time around,
awkward.
It's different.
Awkward.
Why do you feel, especially like in the beginning when she's talking to Scotty?
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to speculate here, but
given all of the rumors that's going around, and it's not far-fetched that this reunion for her, it just gave this awkward energy of I'm just trying to get through it.
Yeah, and when after she talked to Anna and Scotty, when she was talking to Tasiki, you felt her get a little bit more comfortable, and it got a little less awkward. But like in the beginning, it was totally weird. She was asking weird questions, and just like barely saying, like, it was very open questions.
It was so awkward. First and foremost, the only thing that she did good was read that intro off the teleprompter, bitch. Because I'm just like, these questions, like, okay, you're great at reading and introing and outroing, but
she's good at that.
She's great at that. But where is, she has the persona, but where is the question?
Yeah.
Like, she was asking weird questions. Like,
what's
she
that
asked
question?
fucking.
Hold on.
She asked.
We recorded it because I was like, no. First of all, I was laughing because it just sounded like, what? Like, like it was just very like.
It was a weird question. Like, why would you ask that?
Right. So we recorded it. I had to rewind it. I was like, nah, we got to run it back.
Bitches, I just think she's gonna be disrespectful when we're around each other. Yeah, she's real disrespectful. Look at her. I know, but you guys can work it out, right? No. So you guys definitely went a few rounds. And, I'm curious to know how you feel it went. I feel like that shit was weird.
First of all, regardless of how she said it, the body language, the look in her face, the hair, pushing the hair to the side, it just felt very awkward even when asking Anna that question. Speaking to Anna and Scotty just felt extremely awkward. But what kind of question is that?
Yeah.
How do you think the fight went? Bitch, we here to get tea. The fans already saw how the fight went. Mm-hmm. You don't need to ask about how we saw something already.
Right.
Why are you asking about something we already saw and know?
Exactly.
Get deeper, bitch.
Right. Yeah.
And even when she was asking, how did it start?
Yeah.
It was so awkward. Like, Scotty and Anna, they look like they beating around the bush. Talking about, it's Krishan. But like, it just felt weird because Scotty wasn't answering the question. Janisha kept asking, like, how did it start?
Yep.
She knows how it started. She knows what she say it.
We knew each other before the show.
Right.
Like, through Natalie. And it
was
just like funny.
And it was just interesting. Like, what are y'all beating around in here? Because there's a lot of rumors. Scotty, you already leaked that shit on your story with Lemmy's feet in the background. So
I mean, and Anna with calling him Buki with Lemmy.
And then like, rubbing up on caressing his face and shit. So let's really be fucking for real.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. I can't look at Janisha the same. Like, I feel like, every time, like, I look at Janisha now and I'm just like, damn, girl, like, let me just got you out here looking like a fool. And it's just, like, unfortunate because you're beautiful. And, like, not that means anything, right? Like, but still, like, it's just unfortunate. And I just, like, now, I was looking at her today, the whole reunion. I'm just like, Lemon Pepper Stepper. He's in all of these women.
Yo, literally.
It's kind of crazy.
He's stepping his lemon pepper everywhere. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like me personally, I don't look at her any different because I never looked at her at all. So, but it's true. Like, I never looked at you at all. I always thought you were a terrible host. You're a great person. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Great energy, a persona. But there was never anything to you that stood out. It always gave background character. So it's like, I don't feel anything. It's just like, it's just still Janisha. Like, Right. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm sure she knows what she's doing. And I'm sure, I would hope she's doing her own thing too if they have like a mutual understanding and agreement.
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Allegedly. So, I mean, I would still be upset too if I was Janisha because even if we had a fucking agreement, don't embarrass me in public, bitch.
Right.
Keep that shit behind closed doors. Now you got all these fucking bitches. Like, don't embarrass me in public. Like, now you're making me look stupid in public. Now I'm gonna turn up. Because now I'm embarrassed you in public since you want to embarrass me. shit. Whoever fucking dude she's messing with, you better. Oh, sorry, it got leaked. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, I'm weak.
But anywho, I just feel like, Natalie seemed like she didn't want to be there either.
Yeah.
Her energy in this reunion, she was not talking. Usually Natalie be talking. She be chatting. She be drunk or something.
That's true. She's
Shorty
always
was
loud.
calm. Looked like she wanted to go home and sleep. That is what it gave. I was like, wow, Natalie's really not talking.
And when she came out, she told the first thing she told Nene was, "Yeah, I just finished going into a trailer full of blood because of Smiley." So I'm pretty sure she already knew what was up and what was to come, and she was just like, "Fuck, I'm not really trying to do all this."
Yeah, no, it was a lot. But I'm glad that they brought the girls out separately because
so
all the drama.
First, they brought out like almost House
Natalie,
A.
but then Sky talking about, I'm in House B though, but I'm over here. Like, bitch, you in House A. You came out with House A. Why you coming out with House A then if you in House B, bitch? Come on now.
No, but it was funny when House B came out and then they were shouting at her from the other side. House B came to party.
They really came to. Yo, why did they come to turn up and party? They was having too much fun on this damn reunion stage.
For real.
Anna laughing the whole time, and every time a scene was shown, Shorty was laughing. She did not care. She really came to troll the reunion.
Yeah, that's really the vibe.
She came to troll the reunion.
It gave me how Speed talked about sticking together, and they're gonna stick together, and that was gonna be their union. And I'm getting that energy already for sure.
That was definitely the energy. And I like how one thing about the reunion is that it went in order of like the sequence of events or the conflicts that happened. And I appreciate like all the disputes and fights and arguments, they went in order.
And I'm really happy because, before the two fucking gremlins came out, like it was really like talking. You remember that one reunion with Krishan?
Where Krishan talked the whole time? That was Baddie South.
Bro, that shit was so annoying. It
was so bad.
I felt like we wasted our time.
Reunion.
I'm kind of happy she's not there.
Nah,
I know that's controversial because you wanted her there so bad. So, but I'm like kind of happy because she's the type that'll literally try to like hog the entire time the scene and just be the loudest, and then it's just like I enjoyed the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, like, and I don't think that would have been a thing if Krishan was there.
There would have been no talking if Krishan was there.
Exactly.
And again, slap. Her and Tasiki fighting.
Yeah.
Like, and she may fight Natalie because fuck it. So,
and Biggie brought up a good point, which I thought was interesting. It's funny how they try to get Tasiki to talk on her sister, but she didn't. But Biggie mentioned something like interesting where when they were talking about Krishan
in the dressing room,
and she was calling her ungrateful and how Zeus bailed her out, which is true. It's a good point.
True, yeah.
That Zeus protected her a lot, invested money in her, which I'm sure they did.
They did 100%.
So it's like crazy.
Why do you think they call her Zeus's princess? Like, come on. Even when Low London got her fucking lick back, they edited that out. They didn't show that part when Low London hit her back.
That's true.
That second round.
Yeah.
They never showed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So it's interesting that she did ask for that amount of money and she just wasn't willing to compromise or to be anything. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it from that standpoint, I agree because Zeus kind of made you. Like, yeah, you put Baddies on the map because of your crazy personality, but Zeus really made you. And like you said, they did bail her out, all that stuff. So,
and I kind of thought about that when they did the rewind of like how Anna called her slow, and you saw a video of where she came from. It was younger version of Krishan, and I'm just like, wow, it's kind of sad that like that's you before you really had anything going on for you. And Zeus came and you had an opportunity and then you just kind of like shit on them. Not to say that they've, it's kind of both like a toxic relationship, right? Because they both treat each other like shit. Like,
right. Because at the end of the day, exploited her.
Right.
They used her.
Let's call it for what it is. They definitely exploited her.
They definitely did a lot to her. Like, yeah, even though they put her on, they definitely exploited the shit out of her and used her. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, you can see things from both sides at the end of the day. But I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of glad that she's not there. And you obviously see Tasiki kind of grew on me. It was really sad to see on her scene because, see her scene because, she did kind of get boring during the season, because I personally feel like
no, I agree. Yeah,
it was because of what happened with her sister.
Yeah,
and when you see her reaction when they talk about it, it goes to show you like she's still feeling that type of pain.
100%.
And that shit happened last year.
Yeah,
but I really felt her as a sister, as an older sister. And even the way she was talking about Krishan, like, you know, like you could just tell.
And
like,
they used to be so close too.
Yeah.
And like that's the worst part. And even her watching, like, you know, the flashback, she's teared up because it's like it still hurts deep. That's still a deep wound. And you know, when they're like, "Oh, do you miss her?" and she said, "No," I'm like, "You lying.
She
you
definitely
miss
her.
Your sister. It's just you're still angry right now."
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know, but that would have been lit if she did come to the show to apologize to her sister. But their bond is just not like that, and she don't think like that.
No, she definitely don't think like
that. If
that.
she thought like that, she wouldn't have got her sister jumped in the first place.
Exactly. And I was just like, because she mentioned, she's like, you know, like it, like. First of all, getting jumped, period. If you've gotten jumped, I mean, but I've gotten jumped before by bitches. And it's like that shit, first of all, is already a lot. Like, it's traumatic on a level of like, you know, psyche, right? Like you get paranoid. You start looking at corners differently. You know, you don't know who to trust because you got set up. You know, you got caught when you were vulnerable. So like, imagine it being set up by your sister. And while you getting jumped, you hear your sister in the background talking about, jump that bitch, because when she described it in the flashback or whatever I don't remember, but she mentioned it. I'm like, damn, like, yeah, I wouldn't forget my sister either. Fuck that bitch.
I feel like it's gonna take a lot to forgive.
You gotta change.
And even if you did forgive your sister, it still wouldn't be the same because now I really don't trust you.
You killed that relationship.
That's different. Like,
and not for nothing, it'd be like, I feel like the only time you would probably see some change is if Krishan changed herself. But look what she's doing now. She ain't changing.
No,
The devil got her.
Yeah, it was so funny. She was like, "What the fuck? I thought he was here to rumble. Like, what is this shit?" I felt that, yo. I was like, for real. Like, why is this all some sentimental shit?
I loved it.
You crying and shit. I'm not here to cry, bitch. Like, she here to beat a bitch ass. She's not here to cry. Like. Yeah. That was so good. But I mean, Anna and Scotty's argument, ways to space. T and Scotty's argument, ways to space. I mean, I don't even know what they were arguing over at that point.
Yeah, what do you think about T and her speaking?
Well, in regards to T, I mean, she got her bag. She's there. Clearly, she getting a check to be there. But honestly, I just really feel like she didn't need to be there. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like she did not need to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even your conversation with Scotty, like, you're talking about how, oh, yeah, I didn't like that you yelled at me. Like, oh, my God, this is, like, so old. Like,
yeah.
We're still talking about, like, that you didn't like that T yelled at you. Like, grow up. How old are we? Like, I don't know. Like, it just felt very, what are we talking about? What are y'all arguing about? What are y'all mad about? Yeah. I don't really know. But, yeah, Janisha, like I said, she didn't really ask those pressing questions, you know. And this is just me going back to an old reunion where I feel like she had a huge opportunity to ask a great question. I'm just going off of a little small tangent. Jocelyn's Cabaret, the reunion with Egypt. You know, they did bring up Egypt's past, you know, with the guy that she had killed. And it was in self-defense. And so she was asking her about that, and literally in the same breath, after a while when the conversation changes topic, Egypt talks about how she's, you know, she was a victim of domestic violence, but then also talks about how she could beat her bitch up and then they'll fuck again the next day. Like when it came to talking about Daisy and their situation. So I was like, oh, it was a great opportunity for Janisha to ask her. So, like, if you're a victim of domestic violence, why would you say that?
Yeah.
You know, and if you're someone that, you know, is against that, why would you say
Janisha
that?
doesn't ask those type of questions.
But she really doesn't get deep at all. No, she just stares at you.
Yeah.
Blank face.
No, for real.
But there be so many moments where you could really ask questions. Like, even with T and Scotty, like, I felt like she just sat there. But I feel like we all know why, because T already cleared the air about why allegedly Scotty didn't like her to begin with. They were all dancing around that Lemmy shit. So, I don't know. Moving on. T, I didn't think you need to be there.
Biggie was real hyped about that MVB.
Yo, she would not let that go for real. I mean, you know what? Rightfully so. I get it. But she was definitely on 10. She was just like, yup. She was eating it up. She loved that shit.
And her outfit. I kind of fuck with her outfit. I
was like, yo, what
she was
is
real
going?
like masculine.
She really was. She was doing a lot. I was like, okay, Biggie, okay. Yo, but she had me cracking up, though. She really had me cracking up. I was like, yo, her voice was extra deep this reunion. Yo. I'm like, damn, like, what happened? You drank something? Like, what? What's going on? Obviously, after that, you know, Rolly and E.T. they don't waste no time. They kind of just... They're going through it, and then after that, they talk about the shit, and then...
But yo, when they're announcing that they're coming out, it's so funny. All House B stands up.
Stands up.
Except Anna. Anna's like, girl, sit down and whatever. But you see... Tasiki,
the bottom dress is off.
First of all,
shorty got sneakers on.
Whoever
taking off the
that
bracelet,
whoever designed that dress is fucking dope. That was the coolest thing. I'm like, yo,
they made her a fight-proof dress.
That shit is fire. I thought that was sexy. I'm like, that's dope. Like she came prepared.
She really did.
That shit became a cake.
Yeah. And I was wearing that shit as a cake. Yo, I was weak. I'm sorry. This was such a crazy reunion. I was like, these bitches are dumb. But as soon as Rolly and E.T. came out, it was just immediately.
Why did E.T. go boop, boop? You seen that shit? Like them anime characters that be running like that? That be running like that?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but she didn't look like that.
Yes, she did. Bro. Stop playing.
Oh, when she went forward?
When she started running towards Natalie.
Okay. Like Naruto?
Yeah.
Don't fucking say, you know, bitch.
That's not anime.
Yeah, it is. But like the way you say it, yeah, like you know, like you don't know shit. Like don't be fucking getting me tight.
I've seen this with the memes and shit.
Yeah, it's Naruto.
All right, shit. Why you getting at me, yo?
Okay, she low-key did run like that, but like, damn. Okay, but yeah, when she came out immediately, it was just immediate attack Natalie. The whole chair went back. Natalie feet in the air.
Bro,
oh my God.
Natalie's feet in the air was fucking... It was the chair going boop and her 2 feet going up.
How the fuck did the chair even go back like that?
That shit was amazing.
Like,
I loved it.
E.T. didn't even do much for the chair to go back. I'm so confused.
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't care. I don't like E.T., but I really gotta say,
that's what I'm saying.
I fucking love that she ran up on
that's
Natalie.
what I'm saying.
I'm so happy because none of these other bitches will ever have the audacity to run up on Natalie.
Exactly.
So if you're gonna go out the way you did,
with a fucking bang.
I love it. I loved it. It was honestly great. And then her seeing Natalie with no wig, getting tight as fuck. It was
kicking
great.
the air. She was kicking the air.
I was
like, oh my God, this is insane.
I loved it.
Yeah, E.T. running up on Natalie was different, man. That shit had me weak.
I enjoyed that.
That shit had me weak. And then Rolly fighting Biggie. First of all, Biggie, can you just punch? Stop.
Head up, sis.
Yeah, she's doing all of this and
Tasiki. Please teach your friend.
Yeah, teach your friend for real, because I don't know what she said she was going to teach her, but I don't know, because I'm just like, Biggie, like Rolly also cannot fight. You should not be losing this fight.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
can see Rolly. All she does is push her weight forward.
She does. Yeah, that's literally all she does. And I'm just like, girl, please, like, oh, you're like, listen, you're not that far from weight class. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
But anywho,
but she stood up on her. She stood up twice.
Yeah, 100%. She stood her ground.
I was like, all right, Biggie, you lost both of them.
Bro, yo, I don't know why when they came out, everybody started fighting. That shit was so fucking funny. Yeah. Even Rolly and Biggie's fight was funny because what is going on?
No,
and then fucking Anna, yo, that shit had me cackling because why her tiny... She was like a fucking chihuahua. That's Spike, bro. She really was like,
he was young. He used to look just like that, bro. First of all, Anna, she's like 90 pounds, bro.
Oh my God.
And she wearing Tasiki's dress as a cape.
Bro, that shit had me weak.
Bro.
That shit had me weak. She did not. She was there to troll the fucking reunion. I saw the cape flailing in the air. and she prancing around. I was cracking up, bro. And then when she was trying to fight Rolly, barely did anything. Security broke it up immediately. Then Biggie and Anna hand in hand running across, running back and forth, trying to get security to the other side. Security guards laughing at them, running. I'm like, this is a shit show. This is hilarious.
It was awesome.
That shit was so funny. And then Biggie talk about, let me see you run, Rolly. Let me see you run. You can't run, bitch. Let me see you run, fat bitch. I'm like, yo, this is iconic.
I'm not gonna lie, this shit was fucking hilarious.
This was hilarious, and I can't wait for part 2. I want to see what Camila, said she did. I want to see, what they got in store.
We can't forget the Tasiki and ET rumble.
Oh fuck no, obviously not.
Yeah, that shit was. They was wild.
First of all,
she forgot. That shit was that was crazy
because it was so much going on with Rolly, Biggie, Anna, and then fucking E.T. Natalie. That was so random. Natalie was so confused. Scotty's trying to run up on there, break it up. Rolly's trying to break it up. Then it's just all hell breaks loose.
Tasiki's like, let me get my one.
Tasiki is hair tied up, fucking Nikes on with the dress. Tasiki and E.T. man, that shit was insane. Yeah. It was wild. You know what? E.T. definitely didn't get no hits in. I was watching very closely. That was a 7-hit. No, she did not. The first round, that round that we just saw, she didn't get any hits in. I'm pretty sure she probably gets hits in the second and third one because they fight like 3 times.
No way. She definitely got a hit. I watched
it in slow motion. She did not get a hit in.
What?
Because Tasiki was backing up.
Yo, wow,
but Tasiki hit her 7 times, bro. I said a 7-hit combo is nuts. You hear me? You didn't watch the slow-mo.
No,
I watched the slow-mo. Fucking Tasiki's hits connected 7 times.
Yo.
Bop, bop, bop.
So I'm not gonna lie. She connected 7 times. That's crazy.
But E.T. held her own.
Right. E.T. stood up.
She
stood up until like the end. I guess she tripped or something like that.
No, she didn't. She dragged her. Tasiki dragged her.
Oh, yeah.
You wasn't paying attention. You wasn't watching.
I need to see the slow-mo.
Boom. Boom. Like you really gotta watch it again, because Tasiki dragged her and pulled her. That's when she fell. Because she was standing up going bar for bar. I was like, yo, these bitches is scrapping.
That's crazy.
These bitches is scrapping.
Yeah, that was pretty wild to see.
And even Tasiki said on her live, like, E.T. can't fight. She's wailing her arms. I'm just like, to you, E.T. can't fight, right. Miss UFC fighter. But to everyone else, she at least held her own, which is why she did get a few hits in the next few rounds.
Yeah.
Which is why Tasiki got mad. Like, bitch, you actually hit me back? Like, yeah, she did. Like, she actually could go toe-to-toe. Yeah. She may not win, but she'll put up a good fight. Yeah. It was like bar for bar. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. One thing about E.T., I don't fuck with her, but she got stamina for days. That's one thing. Because the fact that they went 4-3 rounds, outfit change, is ridiculous. Yeah. So I'm excited to see. You already know that Sims fight of round 1 coming out.
Yo, I'm not going to lie. This probably, I mean, by the looks of it already, and I never feel this way after episode number 1, this is probably going to be the best reunion in reality TV history.
I agree.
That's a strong statement.
That is a strong statement. But we're talking about in terms of like the Baddies, Bad Girls Club realm.
No, I'm talking about in general.
Just in general?
What other reunion have you seen that has so good? Usually I feel like they waste an episode because there's content, but not that much content. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, good enough to drag for 2 episodes. This one is so much there's so much that goes on that they went straight to it.
I wouldn't say that I would, you know what? I would say that it's up there.
You wouldn't say it's the best?
In Baddies history, I would say it's the best. But in all of reality TV, I would say it's up there with some other good reunions from other reality TV shows.
Really? Like what would you say would be close to that? Because I'm curious, because I know if you're talking about reality TV shows on TV, right? You know damn well they ain't showing
you're right. They not showing the blood
as much as
not
this.
Showing that.
That's one. And then 2, it's like, okay, when you look at the ones that are on streaming platforms, I mean, which structure which one of these reunions are structured enough to be this good? I just feel like
Cardi B's iconic, like, what was that right there? And then throwing her shoe was mad funny. So, Love and Hip Hop, New York. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Iconic moments for sure. But I'm talking about the actual reunion production. Like, that you could tell they put money into this shit.
Yeah, the set looks really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I paid attention to detail.
And then just, I don't know, I feel like it's just not your normal reunion. But I'm curious to know. Look, if you think there's another better one, or
let us know in the comments.
Let me know so I
let
can
us know in the
put me in my place. But I'm saying
that put me in my place.
Put me in my place, yo. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what you think would be a better reunion. But if from the looks of it, I feel like this might be the best reunion to exist. There's so much. There's so much.
You're so animated right now. I love
it.
This is like fresh energy.
It's really what it is, because bitch, I'm tired. Like, this is real energy. This is straight off because I'm talking about the show.
Like, we just finished watching
for
the
real.
It's like real reaction in real time type shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I guess we'll see. We know it's too early to tell, but we'll see.
Because you're right. The iconic moments are different than just overall like the
show.
Best reunion.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
I really enjoyed the one Jason Lee hosted with Bobby Lights. That
was the best one.
I would say, like,
up until now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like the questions were great. The structure was a little messy still, but like the content itself was really good.
We learned new information.
Exactly. This year, I feel like, I don't know, with the fights and then the tea and then just so much going on. I don't know. Just like, come on. How many shows what crazy bitches is punching the mirror and fucking shattering their own hand? Who does that? Who's attacking Natalie? None except Rolly. And Rolly, now that she's her fucking best friend and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be a really great reunion. Even, not that it is already. It's already great.
Even after the reunion was done filming, Natalie was quiet, wasn't posting on Instagram, wasn't saying nothing, wasn't throwing shade. She's always saying and talking and doing a lot.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I have no fucking clue.
No.
Why do you think that is, Miss Capricorn? Y'all are the same fucking sign.
Why?
Because, bitch, I don't fucking know.
I mean, what does the sign gotta mean? Like,
because
I know Natalie
relate. Maybe you could relate on something and you're good at fucking context clues and shit. So put it together. What do you think?
Bitch, I don't know. If I was her age, I'd just be tired.
Yeah, that's what it gives. That's what it
tired.
gives. That's what it gives to me. Like, I think she's just fucking tired. She's done with the Baddies era. And like, this season was the craziest for her. So maybe that's the energy you feel.
I don't know if she's tired of the Baddies era per se.
I think she's tired, but she's that's still her money maker.
Right,
so it's like a job now. Like, I mean, it's been a job, but I feel like now she's showing it more that, yeah, this is just a job.
Yeah, she don't really got to do a lot of no. I was going to say she don't really got to do a lot of the barking because all these bitches are going to fucking bark for her. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, this season she had her little posse do the fighting for her. So I guess, Natalie, surprised to hear her be so on mute. Shorty was on mute. No post after the reunion, no nothing. Nothing. That's how you know. I mean, what is there to say? You fell out the chair. Like, I wouldn't talk either.
That was awesome.
If I fell backwards out the fucking chair, bitch, you think I would talk? No, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
That was awesome.
That was great. I don't even know how I have to watch that in slow mo.
It's great. It's iconic.
It is iconic. I think this will really go down as the most iconic reunion because Natalie falling backwards out the chair is hilarious.
It's just amazing. Like, guys, no one else is gonna tell you about yourself, bitch. I'm tired. Right. Like, you have so many yes men around you.
Exactly.
Like, if you're gonna do ET dirty and made her your fool for the season, like, I might as well.
And then try to act shocked, like it was so unprovoked.
And like, she's gonna gaslight her because
she always does that.
Like, oh, you're an animal. This is an animal, and it's like.
You knew she was an animal before you brought her
That's why you brought her
Cut the cap.
Stop acting like it just because you're the victim now
of
her
now that
actions.
You're the victim.
But you wasn't saying that when she was doing it to Biggie.
You wasn't saying shit. You were on mute.
You were egging it on. Okay, so fuck off with that bullshit. You deserve your legs up in the air. Like, you deserved all that. Like, That's the least you could have gotten for the bullshit you did this season. Like,
the least,
you're literally the puppet master. You
literally.
like, stop it.
That's the only good thing E.T. did. You heard me? Shit. And that's what we were saying before in our other recap. Like, that's good. Good.
As she should.
As you should. And don't let her manipulate you. Because that she did. She ended up getting manipulated again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because she apologized.
Yeah, like, bitch, you don't need to apologize.
Whatever.
You're still not coming back.
Even if she apologized, I'm just glad
You're still not coming back.
Footage exists, you know? So great. Thank you, E.T., for that. That kind of like, you know, it made the whole entire your annoyance of the season okay.
No, I still find you annoying. It still gives jailbird, but at least you know, you got your lick back to the master. You know,
right?
You did that
to the king of the streets. You know.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see the next episode and to see when everyone else brings Suki and Sapphire coming out. And I hear that obviously Sapphire and ET fight, so we'll see how that goes because they saying that. Well, Suki saying that Sapphire beat her ass, and I doubt that. But we will see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm really excited.
Mm-hmm.
And next week, we'll be here again.
Yep.
On Sunday night.
Back to back.
Recording our reactions. We're excited.
Oh my God, we should have went live.
Comment what you guys think. Like, you know, what you guys feel about the reunion. Do you think this is going to be the best reunion to ever exist in reality TV? I think that's a hot take, but I'm really curious to know about what you guys think because, let's talk about it. We appreciate you guys, you know, as always, commenting, liking, sharing this video. It all helps out to the podcast.
Right. I'm excited to see Camila and Rolly because I want to see what's up with that because there's too much misinformation. There's too much, oh, I beat your ass. No, I beat your ass. So no, let us see. We're the judges at this point. Let us see who really did what. And yeah, you know, Smiley comes out. Mariah and Smiley again. It's so redundant. I'm over it. Like, pack it the fuck up. So, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. That was a great reunion. For the season to be not as great, this was a great reunion.
Yeah. I really think that E.T. looked good, though. It's unfortunate that her outfit got, like, fucked up, but I like the blue. Yeah. And I like her dress.
Yeah, the dress was beautiful.
Adonis.
Makeup was beautiful. Hair was beautiful. Everything was great. I was like, wow.
Shout out to Adonis for designing.
He tight. That
was a beautiful dress.
It was a very beautiful dress.
Yeah.
He's still repping for ET to this day. Like,
yeah.
it's kind of I'm like, nigga, I'm sorry. Your dress got
Janisha,
ruined, man.
Nene Leakes, both of their dresses look gorgeous.
Oh my God, amazing. Both their dresses were beautiful, beautiful. And
Yeah.
Mariah came in a nice dress too, and she was like, no, fuck that. I'm not going to deal with that because these bitches are crazy. I'm going to just meet y'all on y'all level.
Why she came out hella New York, though?
Yeah, with the Timbs and the fucking hat. Like, bitch, bye. Like,
you ain't have to do the look.
You didn't have to do too much, girl.
Yeah,
like,
it's the Timbs.
It's the Timbs for me because you didn't even stop nobody out. So what are you wearing the Timbs for?
Yo,
like, you got thrown to the ground from what I seen in the preview. Like, I'm sorry. I'm tired of this though. Like, I really wish you didn't have to go through this, Mariah.
And I know you don't fuck with what's her name, Camilla's outfit, but I actually do like the jumpsuit. On her.
I fucking hate the jumpsuit. Yo, why did we talk? Yo, Camilla in a fucking jail jumpsuit, bitch. What are you doing?
I like it on her.
What are you doing?
She
That
look good.
pissed me off. Like, yeah, your hair is cute, your makeup is cute, but this fucking navy blue fucking what is this jailbird jumpsuit? Why?
Yo, I like it.
I guess
It's simple, but it fits her.
Bitch, you could have wore sweats. Like,
nah,
the jumpsuit is crazy.
Good.
I mean, why do you think it looked good? Because it was different?
I just think she rocked it. She looked good. And she also looks like she lost some weight, so she just looks good in it. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, never mind. But like even Biggie wore a jumpsuit, but what? Because she got bedazzles on it?
No, she didn't wear a jumpsuit. She wore pants and a shirt.
It's a jumpsuit.
They were two different. I thought it was a different shirt.
It looked like a navy blue jumpsuit, except it had
I swear
design
to God, I watched that fucking trailer over
Pull
and
up
over
the
and over and over and over and
Right
over
now.
and looked at her fucking outfit and I
Right
couldn't
now.
find shit, bitch.
right now. Yeah, right here. So look, one piece. Look, not a single break.
Whatever. I guess she wore a jumpsuit then, but at least hers was cute. Hers had designs and shit. I couldn't even tell it was a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Camilla's jumpsuit was not cute to me. And the navy blue, why navy blue? Like, bitch, I mean, it was better than orange, because if you showed up in an orange jumpsuit, then I'd be like, yo, bitch, you trolling this fucking reunion. But it was just boring to me. I was just like...
Sky looked good, too. Sky.
Oh, yeah, she looked really good.
She looked good with her eyes
She was
out.
high as fuck, smoking during the reunion. I'm like, girl.
She don't care. She got no beef.
And I heard there was rumors that she fought. And I'm like, cool, because I'm not seeing shit.
Yeah.
Unless that's going to be a surprise fight for us or something. Because I feel like if she fought, you would have put that in the fucking trailer. But she was smoking that fucking blunt and she was high as fuck. I don't think she's fighting nobody, but who knows?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was great. Part 1. I can't wait to see part 2. And this is exactly what we needed. Throw us in the fire. And they did just that.
Yes, they did.
So 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me. And from us, is it a 10 out of 10 for you?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, great. All right, so where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram. That's JESSI.strange. And where can they find you, Tiana?
You guys can find me on Instagram at randommania1. You guys can find us at the Petty Headquarters on Instagram. So give us a follow.
Yep.
All our podcast shit on there. We release episodes every Tuesday at 4 p.m. We are on Apple, Google, Amazon, Spotify, all of that good stuff. So be on the lookout for those, as well as the visual episodes on YouTube. Petty Sim Productions. So yeah, every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Get clocked in. And if you want to find my funny TikToks, you can follow my TikTok at Petty Sim Productions. And yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes.
Tell us how you think the reunion was. What are your thoughts about it?
Yep. Like, subscribe, send your favorite video. Go look at our other videos. We have, go look at our content on Instagram. We do street interviews and, we cover celebrity drama and all that other stuff too. So we really appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Yes. So this was your weekly dose of mess.